Imran Khan, from cricket to politics. Imran was an iconic figure in the world of cricket, a familiar and victorious face for Pakistan, and a new kind of political player who actually followed rules. So who was Imran Khan and how did he get into politics? Born to Pashtun parents, Imran Khan dropped his last surname of Niazi so that he could be known by Khan and identified with his tribal ancestry, the Pashtuns. He was the only son and very shy by nature, but he loved to play cricket with his cousins. He was educated in both Pakistan and England and eventually became a professional cricket player, a philanthropist, and a politician. He was married 3 times, and we will discuss Jemima Goldsmith, the daughter of a British billionaire. While studying abroad in Oxford, he played on the county cricket team and discovered that he had such an amazing aptitude for cricket. He was the second fastest player in history with 3,000 runs and 300 wickets in just 75 test matches. He later was dubbed the prolific all-arounder because he could play every single position. Eventually, he went back to Pakistan and played for 21 years. It was through cricket that he was ultimately able to overcome his shyness. Initially, when he was team captain, he would speak to the manager and have him relay all messages onto the players. But he was also recognizing that there was a disproportion and inequality in the rulings the umpires made, and he began to champion the cause, demanding that there be a pre-qualification so that there was no bias in any of the rulings and a standardization that the umpires had to comply with. Because of this, it brought a lot of fame to him and controversy. At one point, he was publicly accused of cheating and weighting the balls, but there were investigations and inquests made and determined that he was completely just skilled at the game. And he eventually won £400,000 for the lawsuit that was brought up. At this point, his attentions then shifted to Jemima Goldsmith. Khan then retires from cricket. He returns to his roots at the base of the Himalayan mountains to the Pashtun people. There he sees his mother, who is dying of cancer. This is deeply devastating to him, and so he collects the 21 years of cricket memorabilia and sells and auctions all of it off to be able to fund a hospital that he donates in her name. Eventually, they establish a second hospital. To help the people, he then coordinates with Oxford to build a trade school so that they can get immediately employable skills, with the ultimate goal of establishing a quality 4-year university. These big ambitions stand in the face of Pakistan culture, and so he shifts into politics and establishes the Pakistan Movement for Justice, a third way to vote. This is in contrast to the primary Muslim or the primary military politics. It was a difficult shift mindset for everyone, but he wanted to focus on making sure that there was education for all people, the freedom of thought, accessible health care, and employment opportunities for citizens. Most important, he wanted to dismantle religious intolerance. Pakistan was ready because they were tired of the family-run political parties, and Khan's approach was simple: anti-war, anti-corruption. At that point, he was still open to negotiating with the Taliban, but he avoided the military altogether and personalized his campaign by calling people to his rallies on the phone. One of his main messages is crime should not pay, it must be punished. And unfortunately, in Pakistan, big crime does get rewarded. The lack of rule of law is the main reason Pakistan could not join the ranks of progressive nations. His political aptitude then drew the attention of political rivals. They launched another lawsuit against him, claiming corrupt politics through money laundering, concealing assets, and receiving foreign aid for political reasons. After 16 months, he was exonerated and found not guilty. Imran Khan's victories have instilled a new kind of hope.